Welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and I am so happy that you're here. So as you can see by the title of the video, I will be unstuffing my bills binder for the very first time on my channel. I have been stuffing a bills binder since November. So for November and December, I unstuffed my bills binder off camera, but in this video I thought I would show you the process, why I have a bills binder, how to get 1 month ahead, etc. So let's go ahead and get started. But right before I do, I just want to remind you all to like, comment, share, subscribe. I love y'all so much. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Alright y'all, so here is my bills binder. Everything that you see in this video is always linked down below in the description box. But I just want to quickly flip through my bills binder. I have rent, preschool, Lauren's dance tuition, Lauren is my daughter, elite dentistry, car payment, phone, life insurance, Apple, that includes Apple storage and also my Apple Watch protection, Netflix, ABC Mouse, car insurance, SeaWorld, and Amazon Prime, which is an annual bill, so I save up for this throughout the year. And then business bills, and I don't think I mentioned it, but rent and utilities is included in this rent envelope, so I wanted to mention that. So before I unstuff this beautiful binder, I want to first go over how to accomplish this. So I'm going to bring out some paper, my budget book, and we're going to have a little teaching moment, okay? So I thought it would be cool to go over how to get 1 month ahead on bills. And the reason why I am able to have a bills binder and stuff this all month and not be behind on bills is because I first got 1 month ahead. So what does that mean? That means that in the current month you are in, you are saving towards next month's bills, and this current month's bills were already taken care of from the previous month. So for instance, we are in February now. All of my bills are taken care of for February because in January, each paycheck I received, I saved towards the next month's bills. So now that we are in February, I am saving towards March's bills. So this is how I recommend getting 1 month ahead. The first thing you want to do is get out a budget calendar, which I will show you, and write down all of your bills. Plus their amounts. And I mean every bill. Every bill you can think of, even if that bill is 99 cents, because y'all know sometimes on Apple, they have like a 99-cent bill for storage. Any and every bill you have that comes out each month, write that sucker down. So here is my budget calendar for January. I like to use the highlighter method, which means that each highlighter color corresponds to a certain category in my budget. And I have a key up here to remind me what it is. So this pink color here are all of my paydays. The purple color are my personal bills. The blue color, business bills, and then this one purple is any appointments. So at the beginning of every month, I fill out this budget calendar and write down all of the bills I have and the amounts. So just to give you a closer look, I highly recommend using the highlighter method. It's giving peace of mind. It's definitely giving working smarter and not harder. So when it comes to the amount of your bills, please make sure you are budgeting at the highest amount you expect that bill to be. Some bills like utilities or car insurance, they fluctuate, so budget higher just to be safe. So after you have completed this, the next step you want to do is calculate how much your bills are. So total up all of your bills. And I definitely wrote monthly wrong, but we're gonna skip that, act like it didn't happen. And I am definitely writing lopsided, but hopefully that's okay for y'all. So after you have the total amount of your monthly bills, the next thing you are going to do is save progressively or aggressively towards this monthly amount. So just to make things easier, let's say that your total monthly bills equal out to $4,000. That is the highest amount that you expect to spend on bills in any given month. So that $4,000 is your goal amount for your 1 month ahead fund. And I put progressively or aggressively because it depends on how important it is for you to get 1 month ahead. Some of you are paying off debt, you have other savings goals that are a little bit more important than your 1 month ahead fund, so you save progressively towards that total amount, that $4,000. Some of you all feel the need to get 1 month ahead because it would just give you a peace of mind knowing that next month's bills are taken care of. You're going to save aggressively towards that $4,000. So what does progressively saving towards an amount look like? That means that every paycheck you receive, you're going to put a little bit towards that $4,000 goal. Aggressively, you may say, okay, I want to save that $4,000 in 6 months. So I'm going to save this amount every month to reach that $4,000 goal at the end of the 6 months. So it all depends on your goals, your income. Remember, personal finance is personal. So the next thing you want to do is, once you have reached your 1 month ahead goal, what I recommend doing is setting up a separate account for your bills only. Create, set up a bills account. So for me, I have my bills account with Capital One. It's a 360 checking. I love Capital One, y'all. I'm very biased towards them because they're just easy to use. They have great benefits. Their APY is chef's kiss. No fees involved, no minimums. It's just a win-win for me. So my bills account is with Capital One. So after each month and I unstuff my bills from this binder, I put all of this bill money in that bill account, but you have to make sure that all of your monthly bills are coming out of this account only. So that is the next step. I don't really know how to word this, but have all bills come out of this bills account. There's a couple reasons why this is so important. One, if you decide to put all of this money in your bills binder back into your checking account that has a lot going on in it, this money is most likely going to get spent. Okay? And trust me, I learned that the hard way. The first month that I unstuffed my bills binder, I put it in my regular checking account with TD Bank, and I just couldn't see that money anymore. Like, I couldn't see that money anymore because so many other things come out of that account, especially if I haven't cash stuffed yet and I need to use my card. That checking account is where I go. So it's very important for you to create a separate account for your bills so that you know that all of the money in here is for bills and anything that's coming out of that account is for bills. It's just less confusion. We don't do confusion over here, okay? Remember, everything I'm saying is a recommendation, a suggestion. So if you feel more comfortable putting all of your bill money in the account that you normally use, go ahead and do it. But that's not something I recommend. So we're going to backtrack just a little bit and talk about how you can save for your 1 month ahead fund. There's many ways, okay? So for one, let me just put this in the corner here. For one, you can use savings challenges. We all love savings challenges. Choose a savings challenge, set that goal for the savings challenge, and once it is complete, that is your 1 month ahead fund. Savings challenges are really just to make saving fun. So if you are mentally struggling with saving towards your 1 month ahead fund, do a savings challenge. I have a savings challenge book on my shop. It's really cool, if I may say so myself. So go ahead, check it out. I will leave the video of the savings challenge book breakdown in my description box so you can check it out. If any of those challenges float your boat, you can go ahead and purchase it. Another way is creating a cash envelope. A cash envelope. And budget a certain amount of your income to this fund. And what I mean by that is, let's say you get paid twice a month, bi-weekly, and you decided that you want to aggressively save towards your 1 month ahead fund of $4,000. Let's say you want to put $300 towards your 1 month ahead fund each paycheck, so that's $600 every month. Create a cash envelope called 1 month ahead fund, and when you do your cash stuffing, make sure you put that $300 in this cash envelope. And another way you can do it is save digitally. So if you want, you can set up the bills account beforehand, or a savings account. I recommend a high yield savings account with either Capital One or Ally, because you're paid interest every month. Come on, y'all. Set up that account and name it 1 month ahead fund, and automatically transfer a certain amount to that account each time you get paid. This helps a lot of people because they don't see it. It's an automatic transfer. So it's not something they look at most of the time, but they know it's being saved. Whatever floats your boat. So those are the 3 ways I would say you can save towards your 1 month ahead fund that I can think of right now. So now that we are at step 5 and we are now 1 month ahead, this is how you continue to stay 1 month ahead. Very, very simple. So let's say that you hit your 1 month ahead fund in January last month, which means that all of your February bills are taken care of. What do you do in the month of February? Every paycheck, save a little towards your 1 month ahead amount and set it aside. Whether that's in your bills binder, if you are a digital budgeter, in your account, whatever the case may be, set that money aside. Now, I've seen so many budgeters save towards their next month's bills in so many ways. The 2 most common ways I see is that they take all of their bills and they split that amount in either 2s or 4s, depending on if they get paid bi-weekly or weekly. So let's say that your bill is, let's put the example here. Let's say that your rent is $2,000. $2,000. If you are paid bi-weekly, you are setting aside $1,000 every check. If you're paid weekly, $500 every check. So it's basically a set amount that they are saving for each bill. Because of course, you know how much each bill is because you put it in your budget calendar. And then I also see other budgeters, and this is how I do it. I take my monthly bill amount and I just save a certain amount each month towards all of my bills. And the reason why I do that is because I have a variable income, which means I don't get paid the same amount every week. I budget weekly. So I look at 2 things. I look at how much I received in that week, And 2, I look at my bigger bills. So my rent and utilities, my car insurance, Lauren's preschool, things like that. Those big adulting bills. And I make sure that I cover those first, like within my first 2 paychecks of the month, so that the last 2 paychecks of the month, I can just cover the smaller bills. So with the second option of saving towards 1 month ahead, it's not as calculated as the first one. So like I mentioned, whatever floats your boat, the second option works for me because like I mentioned, I have a variable income. So that is basically how to get 1 month ahead on bills. Hopefully I covered everything. If I didn't, we can chat up in the comments, or if you have any more advice on how to get 1 month ahead, leave it below in the comments because we're a family here. We all help one another. And yeah, so now we are going to unstuff my bills binder. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with unstuffing my bills binder. I'm going to go over how much these bills are in total, unstuff it, and take it to the bank so it can go into my bills account. So we're going to start with rent, the biggie. So if you are new to my channel, you would not know that my daughter and I, we moved. We have an apartment now. We're very excited. Since we moved in on the 24th of January, I did not have to pay water yet, Wi-Fi, or electricity. That's all going to come in February. So right now we're just taking care of rent. So there are a couple sections in this rent envelope, so you can see it's separated. So this amount, and then this amount, and this amount. This $300 is going to stay in my rent envelope for next month. If you saw my last cash stuffing video, I had this $300 left over in the cash tray. Can't figure out why, so I decided to put it in my rent envelope because bills be billing. Just as a little buffer, why not? It doesn't hurt. There's a second stack here that I cash stuffed. I believe it was the second paycheck of January. It should be $578, and this was the security deposit for the apartment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 550, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. And the reason why I cash stuffed it is because I just needed to get it out of my account so that I did not spend it, you know. So this is going to go right back to the bank because, of course, I paid my security deposit with my card. And then this final stack in rent is for February 1st. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 300, 350, 370, 390, 400, 410, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So we just counted $1,450, and that is complete. So that's awesome. All going back to the bank. So that $300 stays in there. Preschool is $550. 1, 2, 300, 350, 400, 420, 430, 435, 440, 445, 446, 7, 8, 9, and 450. Did I count 450 or did I count 550, y'all? Okay, so I look back at the footage and I counted 450. Don't know how, because I swear in my last video there was 550 in here. But what I'm gonna do is maybe I don't know what happened. So we're just gonna take one of these hundreds out because preschool needs to be paid, and we're gonna put it in here. So now there's only 200 in rent, which is okay because, like I mentioned, this is just a buffer. So yeah, wow, y'all, that's crazy. I honestly don't know where that 100 went. Dance tuition this month was $82. It's usually $137, but there was a credit on our account. So 50, 70, 80, 81, 82. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look back at last video too, just to make sure I counted 550. I don't know what happened, but that's a little suspicious. Elite Dentistry, $38, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, and 38. So that's good for February. Car payment is $457. 1, 2, 3, 4, 420, 430, 440, 445, 450, 455, 456, and 457. And y'all, this is so exciting for me to film because the last 2 months I've been filming it off camera and I really want to show y'all. It's so satisfying. Phone bill, $120. It's an expensive phone bill. Life insurance is $51, so we have 51 here. Apple is $6 total, so we have 6. Netflix, 20, 21, 22, and that's good. ABC Mouse is $13, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I have canceled ABC Mouse because Lauren no longer wants to play on it or learn, probably because she's in school now and she learns at school. So I have taken that out. I'm no longer paying for it. Car insurance is $206 or $208, we'll see. 100, 150, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $206. Expensive car insurance. I definitely need to see about lowering it, or if I need to switch. This is my first time paying for car insurance. I think I started paying for it like in April, I don't know, last year. It's just too expensive, y'all, with Progressive. SeaWorld, $20. That's for our pass. Amazon Prime has come out of my account. I think it was late January, and it was $70. So I saved $10 less. Unfortunately, I thought it was $60, but honestly it was $60 last year, but with inflation it probably increased $10. Let's be honest, everything's increased. So what I'm just gonna have to do is take that $10 from my buffer. I'm okay with it. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. And business bills, I forgot how much it is, but I know it's over 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40. So that's 1,240, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. So 1,270, 71, 72. 1,272. And that is it for my bills binder. Everything is taken out and ready to be stuffed again in February for my March bills. Like I mentioned, the only thing in here is the $200 from rent. That's a buffer. So now we are going to count this money to see how much we are taking back to the bank and depositing into my bills account. So let's start with the hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4,000. 51, 52, 53, 5,400. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40. 240. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 150. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nasty bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. And yes, I see those. It's annoying. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. $4,925. That is not my total monthly bills because, you know, Amazon Prime was included and that's the annual bill. ABC Mouse is included and that will no longer be. And then this also included the security deposit for the apartment. That will not be included going further. And I feel like there was one more thing, but I cannot remember. Oh, and Dan's tuition was $82 when it's usually $137. So this is not a total representation of my total monthly bills, but that's the amount that I needed to pay this month, and that's what matters. We had that amount. So we are good to go, y'all. $4,925. And now all of this cash here is going back to the bank into my Capital One checking account for my bills. And every bill that comes out in February is going to come out of that account with this money. So we are all good to go. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully the teaching portion at the beginning was helpful. Let me know down below in the comments. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And I will see y'all in my next video. All right. Bye.